I'm Zim Reichert.
And we are here with the Kadet Sports Live Game of the Week, or I guess it's a duel of the week, because we have Air Academy Wrestling versus Chaparral Wrestling. Kadet Sports Live has been an amazing addition to Air Academy. I've been in the program for 2 years. I'm a senior. I love it. I plan to do this in college. Yeah, it's so fun. I love it every time we get to do this. What about you?
Hi, I'm Trent Linez. I've been wrestling for 5 years. This is my first time on Kadet Sports, and I'm just here to have some fun and help you guys understand wrestling.
Yeah, we're happy to have you.
Hi, my name is Zim Reichert. I'm a senior here at Air Academy. This is my first year in the broadcasting class, but I used to wrestle a little bit in middle school and know a lot of these guys out on the mat, so I'm just really excited to see how we do.
Yeah, we're excited. So wrestling is not a sport that everyone tends to know a whole lot about. So I'm going to pass it over to Trent and Zim to kind of give you a little bit of a breakdown of some wrestling basics and what we're kind of going to see today.
Yeah, so the match is going to be 3 periods, 2 minutes each period. They're going to start on their feet. They're going to try and take each other down. And the second period, one wrestler is going to have a choice whether they want to go top or bottom or neutral. And then they'll go from there and keep wrestling.
Yeah, right on. So Trent, what would you say the preseason has been like, just leading up to this last season for you and all the other seniors? Yeah, how's it been going?
Yeah, preseason has been great. We did freestyle and Greco right after state last year, which is 2 different styles of wrestling rather than high school wrestling. So we went out to Washington, Utah, some good trips out there, had fun, won some matches. And then for high school season, for the preseason for that, we went up to Black Fox, a lot of the guys that you'll see here today, which is in Franktown. And we trained up there pretty consistently 3 times a week for the whole preseason, so about 3 months from August till November now.
Oh, wow.
Right on, yeah.
So what are the implications of today's duel? What does Chaparral hope to get out of this? What does Air Academy hope to get out of this?
Yeah, so it's mostly just practice and having fun. We have a good relationship with the coach, Mike Donato, out there. Him and Brandon are pretty good friends, and just have some fun. They're a pretty good team. They're top 10 team in 5A, and there's going to be some good matchups, especially Alec versus Brogan at 138. I wrestled Brogan at Freestyle State in May. I lost by 2 points. It was a really close match, so should be a good match for Alec. Really push him and have a good start to his senior season.
Yeah, absolutely. So Chaparral, you don't compete against during regular season, correct?
No, not usually. They might be at some tournaments, but for regionals and state, they're 5A and we're 4A, so we'll never see each other at those matches.
Okay, gotcha. So it is really just so that the guys can get some practice in.
For sure, yeah.
That's good. I love that. I love that they have that sort of community. I heard, speaking of community, you guys have had a lot of team building exercises besides the training camps and stuff like that. I heard a rumor that you guys all raced up the Manitou Incline. Is that true?
Yeah, that was true. It was me, Dario, Brandon, TJ, Michael, Alec, Eric. It was a pretty good group of guys. It was pretty fun. I think Dario won that day. We've done it a few other times, but I took the L, so it'll be okay.
You got him next time.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay, so I guess we can introduce our teams a little bit. Zim, do you want to talk about the Air Academy head coach, assistant coach, kind of the lineup today?
Yeah, so today we got, like Trent said, Brandon Lucero, our head coach, and then assistant is Tyler Handenberg. Tyler's cool. He wrestled at Western Colorado, which is a D2 college, and now has come back to help out, which is really cool. And then, yeah, we got our seniors, like Michael Saba and Alec Countryman, and then other big guys like Dario Gallegos, who are really going to be in a leadership role on this team, and I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So I'm looking here. I have the 2024 to 2025 state roster and placers. So we have Jaden, Alec, Trent, Michael, TJ, Jackson. So all of these players, are all these guys back, or is Jackson the only one who isn't?
Yeah, so Jackson and Jaden, they graduated last year. Okay. Jackson was our 285, Jaden was our 106, okay. And sad they won't be here for another season, but it was good when we had them, and they made a really big contribution on the team for sure.
Yeah. So do you guys think you have, you still have a really strong team? You'll probably have a lot of state placers, you think?
Oh, for sure, yeah, and especially with the transfers and the incoming freshmen that we have this year. We have David Burchett, senior. He's a transfer from Falcon, state champ 2 years ago at Falcon, and he's going to be a really good addition to the team. It's his senior year as well. And then some incoming freshmen that we have. We have Dylan Saba and Alex Burchett, David's little brother. And yeah, they're going to be a really good addition to the team. Alex got first at the tournament last weekend, and Dylan got third. He only lost to a state champ, 4-0, so only 4 points away from beating a state champ.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Because you guys are ranked second in 4A right now.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
That's awesome. That's really impressive. Because I feel like, have you guys had, has Air Academy had a long history of like wrestling champions, or is this a new development?
No, this is a new development for sure. Even my freshman year, we were pretty bad still. And then it's just been a lot of building from there. Like me, Michael, TJ, Dario, we all started Alec, we all started training in the off season. And that's really made a huge difference because I was like JV my freshman year, and then I got 6th in regionals and then state qualifier this past year. It's like just been improving and building each year and building up the team as well. So it's been a really great improvement, and we haven't historically been good at wrestling. Last year we got 7th at state, which is the first time we've ever placed top 10 as a team.
Wow.
So that was a really big milestone for us to hit.
Nice.
And this year we're hoping to place top 2, get a trophy, bring us back some hardware from state, so that'll be good as a team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like Brandon Lucero has had a huge, major impact on this. Last year, he was voted PPAC Coach of the Year in 2024. He just, the way that he's a teacher at Air Academy. He's a really cool guy. He's really great with all the students, but I also feel like he has pushed you guys to so many limits, brought new ways of training into the squad. I feel like that's really cool. What do you, how do you think about working with Coach Lucero?
Yeah, Coach Lucero is great. I mean, I've known him since I was in 8th grade, so I was like 13 or 14 years old. He's been like a great mentor to me. He's always pushing like that you have a good mindset when you wrestle, and he's really good. He's got really good technique for all of us, and trying to, give good technique for each guy and their style and how they wrestle. You can see him right now. He's drilling a move with Kate Steinman right there, the sophomore.
Yeah.
So, he's always thinking about wrestling, and he's also been a great addition to the business program here. So I think he's made a big impact just everywhere he goes. He's a great guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I also wrestled at Eagle View with you and a lot of the other guys, and he would come to our middle school practices and stuff, and was always helping out and recruiting. And so yeah, Coach Lucero is awesome.
That's awesome.
For sure.
So we talked about this previously in the week, but something I'm learning new about, I guess, wrestling is that every single player has their individual techniques and routines and all the things. So how would you say, like, give us kind of a broad how some people would like typically wrestle, some different techniques we'll see out there today, stuff like that.
Yeah, so a lot of like the basic techniques you'll see guys going for high crotches, which is it's like just one of the shots. A lot of single legs, a lot of double legs. Probably the most common shot you'll see today is a double leg. And then some of the techniques you'll see them standing up on bottom, trying to get away and escape when someone's on top of them. And then you'll see a lot of halves and tilts when they're on top to try and get some back points and rack those points up and get the team score going for Air Academy.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and like you were saying, like takedowns and everything, what's kind of some moves or things that are more offense, and then things that you can do and stuff when you're on defense, when those things are on you, or maybe you're on bottom and there's a guy on you?
Yeah, for sure. So like I said, you'll have a lot of shots like high crotches, singles, doubles, and then on the defensive side, you want to keep them off your legs in the first place, so you'll try and get your head and your hands in the way, and then if they do get to your leg, you're going to go to baseline defense, and you're going to start sprawling on them, pushing their head down, trying to get them off your leg and start pushing away, and then hopefully get your own takedown, even though they're on your leg, start circling around them, and then try and grab their ankles and take them down. So, yeah.
Right on.
So something that I was curious about, kind of going back to what Lucero has brought into the program, I was learning, I'm going to try not to say this wrong, but how you guys are transitioning into freestyle and Greco-Roman type of training. Can you explain what is that?
Yeah, for sure. So freestyle and Greco is after the high school season.
Okay.
So state finished last year, and we started straight into freestyle and Greco. We were really excited to get into it. We usually do it every off season, but this off season it was really prominent because we had a lot of guys like me, Michael, David, and Alex, the transfers. We have traveling.
It's a different type of wrestling.
Yeah, it is.
What we're going to see today. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, yeah. So freestyle, you get points anytime their back exposes the mat. So you'd get 2 points every time. You don't have to hold them there at all. So you'll see guys locking their hands on top. You can do anything you want. Locking their hands on top, trying to roll the guy. And then Greco, you can't touch the legs at all. So it's a lot of upper body stuff, a lot of throws. And, yeah, it's just really different from high school season.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
because what we're going to see today is folk style.
Correct.
Right? And there's a little bit more rules, like you can't lock your hands when you're on bottom
Yep.
or when he's on the ground. And, yeah, is there anything else for that?
Yeah, and it looks like we're starting our first match with Michael Saber right here.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully we can get an example of this.
Exactly, yeah.
There we go. So Michael's kind of one of the leaders on the team, would you say?
Yeah, for sure. D1 commit. He's going to NC State next year. And, yeah, he's for sure been one of the leaders. Really technical. Got 6th at state his sophomore year, 3rd last year. And just been building every year, hoping to get a state title this year.
Awesome.
Mike's trying to defend that underhook right now. Pummel in. He's doing a nice job.
So would you say that Michael is a primarily like offensive player, or where are his strong suits?
Yeah, I'd say he has really good offense, but in big matches where it really strives, like at state and at regionals, he's more defensive against the better guys, and then he'll defend their shot and then get to his own shot right away. He's got a good Turk right now. He's trying to get some back points.
So right now he got
Nice.
3 points for a takedown. Then he just got more.
Yep.
Couldn't see how many.
Yeah, that's 4 back points right there.
Gotcha.
So he's up 7-0 right now.
And also because we're a home team right now, Air Academy is always going to be the green. So when the ref throws up a amount of points on his green wristband or red wristband, that shows if it's green, Air Academy gets the points, and red, Chaparral gets the points.
Yep, correct, yeah. Michael's trying to work a tilt right here. He's not really getting any swipes right now. He needs to get his shoulder blades more to the mat.
And by swipes, you mean the ref would swipe his hand to indicate a point.
Correct,
His
yes,
back is
yeah.
near the mat, right?
Ooh, ref just called potentially dangerous. That's what he called. Apparently Michael tweaked something on that guy, and he didn't like it.
Gotcha. So are they going to start neutral now after this?
Yeah, that was the... Or no, they're going to start back on bottom again. Because that's where the position happened where... But Michael showed neutral to the ref to cut him and try and get more takedowns and get more points.
Oh, gotcha. But he gave up a point for that.
Correct, yeah.
Okay,
So it's
gotcha.
kind of you give some to get some more, you know.
Yeah.
Nice single leg from Mike. There's 3 takedown right there.
Nice one.
He's got 10 seconds in the period. Doesn't really want to let him go right here. Going to try and ride him out and end the period on top.
And the play or whatever doesn't stop until both people fully go out of the circle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so even if you have 1 point of contact in the circle, they're still going to keep wrestling. But it depends on the ref. Sometimes you can have some refs call it when just like a toe is in. Like you'll keep wrestling when a toe is in, or some will say you're out. So it really just depends on the ref and what they think is in and out.
Gotcha.
So Saba now has 12 points. What were some of the things that he did to earn those points? Just like little movements and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Or-
so he's doing really good. He's taking him down quick and then
Okay.
going right to his back points. So
Okay.
going right to a turn right away to try and rack up those points. He's up 15-1 right now. So if he gets a turn right here, he'll get the tech fall, and that'll be 5 team points for Air Academy.
Wow.
And so you said tech fall. That means just pretty much a mercy rule, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So if they're up 15 points on the other wrestler, it'll be hopefully he's looking for the fall right here, but that's it. There's a tech, 2 back points for Michael, 5 points for the team.
Gotcha. There you go.
Next matchup, we've got David from Falcon.
So I think Ben Blodgett is going to be our reporter today, and we're hoping to get some interviews with most of the winners today. Michael Saba is going to be the winner. So
Yep.
we are hoping that Ben Blodgett is going to get a chance to talk to him.
Right on. So we're starting off Air Academy has 5 points to Chaparral 0. Got our next match up here soon. You said with David.
Yeah, correct. He's the transfer from Falcon, 157 pounds this season.
Alrighty, I think we're going to throw it down to Ben Blodgett with Michael Saba. Take it away, Ben.
I'm Benjamin Blodgett here today with Michael Saba, fresh off the heels of a 17-1 victory. And Mike, you like to start out fast, and I was curious if you could talk about the value of getting that first takedown for us.
Yeah, you know, it's a weird sport 'cause I really like it, but I don't really want to be out there that long, so.
And then when you do go for that first takedown, could you tell us a little bit about how you keep that energy high throughout the entirety of the rest of the match, depending on how long it goes for?
You know, I work hard, I'm in good shape, so I just keep going.
All right, thank you so much. Great job out there today. All right, you're good to go. You heard it here from Michael. It's important for him to get out there because while he does love the sport, taking that competitive edge early on is very important. And conditioning, staying trained is essential for keeping that energy throughout the entire match.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Ben. We're just going to cut it straight to the match that is happening on the mat right now.
Yeah, so no takedown still, even though he's behind David, because David's hands still haven't touched the match, and they're going to go out still neutral, 0-0.
So who is David facing right now?
I'm sure Zim could tell us that. I think he's got that right there.
But just as we were talking about the different points that each team gets, you said a tech fall gets 5 points, but then if you got a fall, which is a pin, that's 6 points, right?
Yeah, correct.
And then what are the other points?
Yeah, so if you win by 1 to 7 points, that'd be, 1 to 7 points, that'd be a decision, and then 8 to 14 points would be a major decision, which is 4 points for the team.
Gotcha. Right on. And right now, David is facing Aaron Huntoon from Chaparral in the weight class of 157. So, yeah.
Yeah, nice single leg from David, cut back. He's going to try and, nice. Good takedown for him.
There we go.
Yeah, so 25 seconds left. He's going to try and ride him out, not give up any points in the last 20 seconds.
So, Trent, even though I guess it's 2 minutes, which some people would see it as really short, really long, how long does it feel out there?
It feels pretty long sometimes. You know, there's a lot of things that could happen in a match that can extend it. You know, you've got stalemate, you've got blood time, which is when someone's bleeding. You've got to stop the bleeding.
Gotcha.
And then, you've got like injury time if someone gets injured. So you can be out there. There's some matches, and even in college, that go to like 30 minutes, just one individual match.
Yeah, wow.
So, marathon matches for sure. Your conditioning's got to be good because even in 2 minutes a period, 3 periods, so 6 minutes total, you can get pretty gassed out there. So, we make sure we train hard, do our sprints, and make sure we're conditioned and ready for the match.
Yeah, for sure. Because that's the thing about wrestling is you're just giving your 100% the whole time.
Oh,
and
for
you're
sure.
Just like using all your body strength. And even though it's not super long compared to other sports, you're just like so exhausted.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we've got David on top. I'm pretty sure Huntoon chose bottom this period. David's going to try and work for a turn. He's got that arm across the back. That's a bar right there. He's doing a nice job breaking him down. He's got him on his belly, so he's going to try and turn him now. Yeah, he's got that bar in there now pretty good. I'm pretty sure he's got the wrist, so maybe going for a tilt on either side or slipping in that chicken wing and running it. Yeah, that's a good call by the ref right there. If that bar goes past 90 degrees, that will be potentially dangerous, and it could tweak the shoulder of the other guy. So, pretty good call by the ref, keeping both guys safe.
Gotcha. What are other calls to keep guys safe and stuff that refs will call?
Yeah, for sure. There's like it's a full Nelson if you have both hands on the back of the head. They used to have that move legal, but too many guys had broken necks, tweaked necks, like stuff like that, and they have to ban that one. So it's a point for the other guy now if you have both hands on the head under the arms. So that also you can't slam someone with when you have their arm trapped on one side. So if I have your arm trapped on the left side and I return you to the mat on the left side, that'd be a point for the other guy as well.
Gotcha. Interesting.
We were talking about how much wrestling has changed, and one of the things we talked about the other day was how when you guys go to weigh in, and how there are a lot of like healthy requirements put in place for you, so it doesn't turn into something where you're eating really unhealthy or anything like that. It just seems like a really great environment to become.
Yeah, so weight cutting, it's a pretty big part of the sport still, but there are regulations in place where you can't drop like from one weight class to another between like a week. You have to do it safely between like 2 or 3 weeks. So really good stuff like that. And yeah, David's still on top here. We're leading 3-0. 40 seconds in the period, so he's going to try and keep working for a turn, not let him up, and go into the third period strong with a 3-0 lead. Nice, he's got that bar on the back now. You can hear Coach Lucero celebrating right now because we've been working this in the room a lot lately. So we did this last practice.
Right on.
So if he gets the turn right here, it'll be pretty good. Oh, don't want to give up the escape, though. So 3-1 now. He's going to try and get a takedown. There's 3 for David.
Nice.
Now leading 6-1 going into the third.
So Trent, I feel like was the end of the first period.
Second period.
Sweet. When I wrestled and stuff, have a little bit of knowledge. It seems like we're seeing a lot of moves that younger kids and stuff use. How much of advanced moves are there and stuff, or do people kind of do simple moves for advanced wrestling?
Yeah, so wrestling at like a higher level and like in high school, college, it really gets more basic as you go on. Like you'll have some like high flying moves, some like guys that like to scramble more, but it's really all about the fundamentals of things you learn when you're in middle school or elementary school. A lot of guys start when they're like maybe 5 or 6 years old, a lot of the good guys. So, you'll see a lot of the same stuff, and it's really just refining your technique over time, making it like 1% better every day to try and get a little bit better. That was a good dump from David right there. Got another takedown, now leading 9-1. So he's locked up a major decision right now, so that'd be 4 points for the team, but we're going to try and push for more. We've got a minute to do it, so hopefully we could get a tech or a pin.
And Trent, would you say when there are situations like this where somebody is leading a lot, there's like a stalling call and stuff, what is that like?
Yeah, so, nice pin from David. Hopefully they call that.
Yeah, man. There we go.
Nice job.
Man, the ref has to get so low on the ground to make sure both of his shoulder blades are there. Man.
Yeah, so what was that with the ref just trying to see, what was he seeing to determine whether it's a pin or not?
Yeah, he was trying to see both shoulder blades on the mat flat for at least like a second or two. And so you really just got to make sure that one shoulder blade isn't up. And it looks like we're going to interview David right here.
Oh, awesome.
Right on. Here's the champion for the 157 weight class, David.
It's going to be a minute, man, but hey, real good job, man.
Alrighty, we're going to throw it back down to Ben Blodgett.
Burchett, right? I'm Benjamin Blodgett again, here with David Burchett, and I was curious, there was that pause where they were questioning the legality of your move. How do you keep your pace when something like that happens?
The thing I do is I clarify and then I just brush it off. I mean, whether that was illegal or not, it doesn't really matter because we're both starting back and top and bottom. Nothing changes. If the ref stops it, then I just got to wrestle through it.
All right, and when difficult situations arise like that, how have you practiced at all, if any, moving through those situations?
Honestly, I just think that's really a mentality thing. It only matters. Just keep wrestling through it. You'll get through it. If you don't stop, then you'll get your points. You'll win.
All right, thank you so much. Great job today. Oh, my bad.
All right.
Thanks so much, Ben. We appreciate it.
And there's TJ with the quick fall over there. Got taken down first, got the escape, and then put the guy on his back to get the pin.
Yeah, he was so quick. We couldn't even catch him after the interview. But that was TJ Martell versus Sam Matlock. Really good job. We're going to send it right back down to sideline reporter Ben. What's up, Ben?
What's your name? Sorry about that.
TJ.
Okay. All right, I'm here with TJ from Air Academy, fresh off of a very rapid, very intense win. And talk about the thought process and how you get to seizing that position so early and getting there.
Just got thrown to my back, had to get out somehow. I had to get up and score.
All right, and are there any ways you practice that and really getting out of those compromising positions into a winning and favorable position?
Practice, we like starting on our back to get out, to like enforce that mentality.
All right, thank you so much. Great job. All right, as you heard here, getting out early, getting out from under those difficult situations, and then translating that as they've practiced into a favorable position.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben. It was really cool to hear from TJ. But I'm bummed we didn't get to see more of his match. But from what little we did see, what would you comment on?
Yeah, I just comment on his mentality. You know, he did really good. He got taken down right to his back right away, and then got his quick escape, and then put the guy to his back.
Yeah.
We've got a pretty good matchup right here. This is Dario Gallegos versus Tanner.
I think it's Tristan Clement.
Tristan Clement, my bad. Yeah, so really good matchup. Two really good guys. A little bit different stylistically. Nice takedown for Dario.
There we go.
Almost had him on his back right there. Still got the takedown, though. Yeah, like I was saying, Tanner's a little bit taller. He's a little bit longer. And
Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, Tristan's a little bit taller, a little bit longer than Dario. Dario's like 5'8". I think Tristan's about like 6'2" or 6'3". He's one of the guys from Black Fox that I was at practice with a lot this preseason. So, you know, I've got to know him a bit. Cool dude, but hopefully Dario can get it done today.
Gotcha. And does Dario usually wrestle 190? Or is that just new this year, or is he wrestling up?
Yeah, so this year, he was 150 last year.
Wow.
And then gained about 50 pounds. Almost got a nice dump on Tristan right there. Still 3-1 though. Still back in neutral. Yeah, so a pretty big weight jump for Dario, going from 150 to 190 last year.
But it's really impressive. He seems to be doing still really well.
Yeah, I think the movement for sure helps because, you know, he used to be smaller, so he still knows how to move like a lightweight, you know.
Yeah.
Tristan got the takedown there.
Yes, leading 4-3 right now is Tristan. They're going to go out of bounds, start top and bottom again. Dario's going to try and escape right here with 28 seconds left in the first period.
Gotcha. And also, even if you don't weigh a certain weight, you can always wrestle up a weight class, right? And
Yeah,
there's
for
some
sure.
strategy to that.
Yeah, I think we might do that this tool. We might bump some guys up, try and get a better matchup, like with Alec and Brogan. So, you know, we might have some JV guys fill in for where Alec is bumping up from. Looks like we've got blood time right here on Dario. He might be bleeding from his head or something. But, yeah, there's definitely some strategy. You can always bump up a weight, but you can't go down. So whatever you weigh in at, you either wrestle that or one above.
Gotcha. What's the time like when there's blood time and stuff and you kind of have to pause in the match? Is that, like, tough, or is it good to, like, take a break?
Yeah, no, it's a really good time to get some strategy, you know, talk to your coach, like what they're seeing and some problems and some things you can capitalize on, some big moves for sure. So, you know, I bet Brandon just told Dario to try and get a quick escape right here in the period 4-4 and get a fresh start in the second.
So is Dario constantly looking over at Lucero for like some head points?
Oh yeah, for sure. You'll see Brandon yelling throughout the whole match. You know, he's always giving you advice and he's trying to give you some technique to help you score.
Okay.
Is it very hard to, like, I remember when I wrestled, like, it's almost hard to pay attention just because, like, you're so focused and you're giving your all.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's pretty overwhelming sometimes, especially in big matches. You know, this is a pretty big match right now. It's pretty loud. You know, you've got your headgear on. Coaches are yelling at you. Your teammates are yelling at you. You're trying to hear your coach so he can give you some technique. But, you know, it's really just about the mentality and trying to get up and not let anyone hold you down. So Dario's doing a pretty good job right here. Oh, just got broken down, though, with 5 seconds.
So I have a question. We talked about how people can, like, how sometimes you guys will have, like, a predicted of who you're going to face, but then another person will, like, move up a weight class or something like that, but you won't always know who you're facing. Was this who Dario was going to face originally? Like, did he go into this knowing who he was going to face?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And so we've been watching this kid for a while. You know, we practiced with him at Black Fox. So we're pretty familiar with him. He just came off some big wins last weekend at Battle of the Best at Pine Creek.
Okay.
And he beat number 1 at 4A and number 1 at 3A. So
Wow.
he's
Okay.
pretty tough opponent for Dario, but we're hoping he can get it done.
Yeah.
Starting on top in the second period, down 3-4. Dario tried to trip him up right there. Nice down block by Dario, getting his head and his hands in the way.
There you go.
Another good down block. He's going to try and work around him. Tristan's going to keep driving through, though.
Oh, I got that leg.
There's 3 for Tristan. Leading 5-8 now.
So as you see, Tristan kind of has his leg in between Dario's leg. Is that called a hook, or what kind of move is that?
Oh yeah, so he's riding legs right now, so it's really good if you're good at it. It would also be like really detrimental if you don't really know what you're doing. But really good technique. He's getting his legs in, trying to break Dario down to his belly to where he can turn him easier.
Gotcha. So that kind of just prohibits you from like standing up. and
Yeah,
everything?
exactly.
Gotcha.
Ref called potentially dangerous right there. Tristan was around the neck a little bit, so just trying to keep both guys safe right there.
So is this, like, I guess it is a risk. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the weight class. Maybe it's the wrestler. But, like, does it have something to do with the weight class? Like, Dario moving up, does it make it? Is it a little bit more dangerous because he's wrestling against guys that are maybe more familiar with that?
Yeah, so it's definitely a big change when you like go up a few weight classes. You know, 150 last year, he was a lot bigger than a lot of the guys who'd wrestle because he was cutting a lot of weight. At 190, he's not really cutting any weight. He's wrestling some big guys. Try to roll right there. Might work at 150, at 190. Some guys are just going to sink their hips on you. Oh, Tristan got that cradle locked up right now. Only 1 swipe from the ref. There's 2, 3. Oh, he's looking for the fall right now.
So in these moments where you're kind of on your back, what can you really do? I mean, is it just kind of
It's just kind of all heart and fight, you know, just fighting through that. Dario's doing a good job right here, keeping his left shoulder blade off the mat.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that the reason the ref wasn't swiping? Is
Exactly.
Because his other shoulder blade wasn't? Okay.
Yeah, you got to have both on the mat, but Dario's looking hard to the right, so that left one isn't going down. Oh, that might be it there, though. 4 seconds.
see if he can run out the clock here. Just saved by the bell.
There it is, no pin.
All right.
Oh,
Chaparral side, a little bit mad at that call, but we'll take it for Air Academy. So Dario chose neutral going into the third period, down 3-12. Tristan's looking a little bit gassed. He's going to try and put it on him and get some takedowns, rack the points up right here, try and get an upset.
yeah. Lucero is really, really loud over here on the sideline, trying to give Dario a lot of insight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a good takedown for Dario. He's cutting him right here, trying to get more points, trying to put it on him. Should be stalling on Tristan. Backing right out of the edge. 6-13 right now.
So you got the takedown and then you let him up just to try to get a takedown again.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
It's called cutting a guy. Yes, good fake right there from Dario. Trying to work around him.
This is a very
A
competitive
minute 40
match
left
right
to
now.
work. Tristan got a good lock, though. Dario's trying to break that. Nice kick out. Dario's going to try and get back on him right away. Good takedown for Dario. He's going to cut him again. 9-14 score after that cut. Oh, he's going for the turn. Now he's cutting him. 9-14. A minute left in the third.
Come on.
Dario's gassing him
Come
out.
on. Oh, man.
Wow. So you think Tristan is probably just a little bit tired from that initial.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You can really tell. There's another takedown for Dario. 12-14 is going to cut him one more time. That's one escape. There's a 3 takedown. That should be 3 takedown. The ref gave him an escape.
Wow, his team is loud.
Yeah, now
Oh,
he
yeah.
got the takedown.
11-15 score for Dario right now.
So
14-15 after that takedown. He's going to cut him one more time and try and get the win. 14-16. One more takedown will do it for Dario. There it is.
He got it.
He's got to hold him down for the rest of the period. 18 seconds left.
Wow.
Not sure what that stoppage was.
Oh, man. Man, what just changed so fast? Dario had a completely different approach. Was that because of what Lucero said or just his motivation?
Just his motivation. You know, Tristan got a little bit tired in the second period.
Yeah.
You know, it's 17-16 right now.
You kind of want that.
Dario's going to push for one more takedown, and he's just gassing him out right now. He's got a little bit more of gas tank than Tristan, apparently. So
Yeah.
this is going to be a great win for Dario if he can get this takedown right here.
And we talked about having that final say. Like, Dario wants that final say so that he can get those final points in. Oh,
Yeah, score should be 17-17 right now.
okay.
Dario's got to get... I'm not sure what the ref is saying.
Are you guys doing things in practice that prepare you for this moment right here?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you know, we're conditioning hard. We're doing live goes, like where we're down by 1 point, we're down by 2 points, and you have to get a takedown to win the match.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so really intense match right here. Tristan really feeling it from the pressure from Dario. 17-16 lead for Dario. He's got to ride him out for 14 seconds to win the match. And it looks like he's going to do it. Tristan's pretty gassed, already on his belly. Dario's going to try and pin him right here, get some team points. Either way, great win for Dario.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow, just barely rode up.
Great win for Dario.
Coach Lucero is pumped, just like all the other teammates.
oh, that is so awesome to see. I'm so glad to see Dario come kind of out from the bottom, like to start like that. Oh, that's really awesome.
That was all heart right there. That's all it takes.
That's so awesome.
Just biting down, getting those hard takedowns, and winning.
Yeah. Oh, very, very intrigued to hear from him. We're going to just shoot it directly down to Ben Blodgett so that we can hear from Dario after his really impressive win.
Hey, great job, dude.
Come on, Ben, what's up?
I'm here with Dario Gallegos, and he just exhibited some incredible cardio going up, coming back. Could you talk about how much work goes into that process right there?
Yeah, a lot of work over the week. I've been looking forward to this match. I've been excited, but towards the end, it just came to mental. I was tougher than he was, and they would have pushed through.
All right, great mental game. Thank you so much, Dario. Good job today. All right, as you heard, endurance and mental game are key in some of these matches.
Super awesome to hear from him. Thank you so much, Ben. We really appreciate it. Wow, I think that was really cool to see. So break it down a little bit for us. Was it almost purposeful to like let him get those points at the very beginning, or was that just, did he change up his motivation or change up his strategy?
Yeah, no, I don't think it definitely wasn't on purpose to try and give up points, you know, but
Yeah.
even if you are down, you know, switching your mindset, letting the other guy get a little bit tired, you know, kind of works out in your favor sometimes. And there's this great quote from Cale Sanderson, went undefeated in college, 160-0, 4-time NCAA champion. Everyone can wrestle until they're tired, and that's what we saw today. Tristan he got gas in the third period, gave up too many takedowns, and couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
All right, so what's the matchup we got right now?
Yeah, right now we got Richard, and this is the 215 weight class, and we have Jackson Berg for Chaparral. So,
Awesome.
yeah, let's see it. I think Richard is a freshman, isn't he?
Yeah, correct. This is going to be hopefully a good match for Richie.
Wow.
He's freshman. I saw him wrestle at a preseason tournament a couple weeks ago. He did really good, showed a lot of heart. It was a match kind of similar to Dario's. He had to grit down and get some hard takedowns at the end, and I think he ended up winning that match. So he's got a lot of heart. Good. He's going to scrap each time he goes on the mat. So, yeah, let's get excited to watch this match.
Awesome.
And one thing you'll notice about Richie is that he's a little bit undersized for this weight class. I think he weighed in at 182 today, and he's wrestling 215.
Wow.
So, it just helps to have a body in the weight class, so we're not giving up a forfeit each time, which would be 6 points for Chaparral.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
So still all Air Academy through the first few matches, 26-0 so far. That's
Yeah.
really great, especially since we're going into these lightweights and we're going to have some tough matches.
And
Nice shot
especially-
from Richie.
And the Chaparral is 5A, so it is cool for us to be able to do really well against a 5A school.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And definitely like a decent 5A team, top 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're doing really great so far. Takedown for Chaparral right there.
Jacksonburg on top, trying to break him down. Oh,
Nice job from Richie finding the leg from bottom. Trying to work for a 2-point reversal right here. Yeah, and the one thing you'll notice is that bottom is really important. If you can't get out from bottom and you get taken down, you really can't score the rest of the match, or at least for the rest of the period. So bottom is really essential, especially in high school and as you go to other levels at college and stuff like that. So, bottom's really important.
gotcha. Yeah, that's why even if it seems like it's good to be on top, but a lot of times if you have the choice, the coach will tell you to choose bottom.
Exactly, yeah. Should be a free point every time, Try and get that 1-point escape and get the points rolling.
Oh,
1-point escape right there from Richie, right into him again. Oh, good headlock. Oh,
oh wow.
you're getting the fall.
Wow.
See if he can get those shoulder blades down on the mat. Oh, so close.
Great headlock from Richie. Got the
4
escape
points.
right into a headlock. 7-point move for him, so he's now leading 8-3.
Wow.
Good move for Richie. Well, that was impressive. I wasn't expecting that.
And that's something about wrestling is that it can just happen so quickly like that. You can just grab the head and arm throw and just boom.
Yeah, and take
Exactly.
him off guard so fast. That's really impressive.
Yeah, just completely changed the whole momentum of the match. He's got some
Yeah.
momentum going into the second period, choosing down again. So hopefully we can get our escape and then go work for another takedown.
Which is also something that can be exciting with these higher weight classes and stuff when they are just like throwing guys and it's just like awesome.
Oh, for
For
sure,
sure.
yeah.
Especially if it's a guy bigger than you. Like, that's impressive. That's a cool
Yeah,
thing.
you've got to remember, he's 182 wrestling a 215, so
Yeah.
this is a really great match for Richie, the freshman. Still working for that escape. Locked hands on top right there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, locked hands from Jackson Berg, so that's 1 point for Air Academy. Leading 9-3 is Richie.
And Trent, I heard there's a little bit of a bet going on between the coaches. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, there is. So, we've got a pretty good relationship with Mike, and he's got a good relationship with us. We go to each other's practices and stuff, but the bet is whoever loses the duel has to wear the other team's T-shirts at the tournament this weekend. So,
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah,
that's
so
awesome. So
Well-
the whole team are like the coach.
whole team, yeah.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
Wow.
it might be a little bit confusing at the tournament, but
Yeah.
nice reversal.
Wow.
Good reversal for Richie, finding the leg, driving through,
Yeah.
getting on top, trying to work for a turn right now. Leading 11-3. Oh, I was to his back
Oh.
again. No swipes there. 54 seconds, so trying to get a turn, trying to pin him right here in the second period. Get some team points.
And Trent, tell me about this tournament this weekend. What is that?
Yeah, so we're going to be going down to Pueblo East, which is number 1 team in 4A. We're going to get some good matches over there. There's Pueblo East there, there's Windsor, there's Roosevelt, and then some other teams but we're mostly hoping to get some good matchups because Windsor's number 6 in the state right now, and Roosevelt is number 3, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully get some good matchups, wrestle some guys that, we want to get some revenge on and
Gotcha.
go get the dub out there. Yeah, 9 seconds for Richie right here. Gonna try and ride him out, not give up any points. He's up 11-3 right now.
So do we know what grade the Chaparral wrestler is?
I'm not sure. I don't think
Okay,
so.
Okay.
Probably a freshman or a sophomore, just from looking at him, but
Okay.
you could be wrong, you know.
Well, it's cool. I mean, Richie coming in as a freshman, does he, in practice, like, do you guys see really impressive things from him? Is he really promising?
Oh, for sure, yeah. You know, we've got a lot of JV guys that could really grow into their varsity roles.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's coming in. He's been going to the JV tournament, but for this duel, we needed a 215, so we brought him up from JV onto varsity, and then he's doing a great job right now, so hopefully we can get this dub, get some team points for Air Academy, keep Chaparral with that 0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Looks like Jackson Burge chose neutral right there, a smart choice. Try and take him down a few times, just like Dario did in his last match. Yeah. Richie has to get long right here and not give up the cradle. Don't get his head too close to his knee right there. Nice job finding the leg and the arm. He's going to try and dump him. Nice job.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
14-3 for Richie right now, 11-point lead. So a turn to his back would hopefully get the pin, but we could get the tech right here.
Nice.
Nice job. Chaparral, good bridge though, but I'm pretty sure that's it. There's 4 back points, and there's a tech for Richie. 18-3.
Wow.
Yeah, great job from Richie, the freshman.
Good job, Richie.
Yeah, that's something you really don't see every day. Freshman, 215, that's usually a weight. That's a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, sophomores, so that's a great win for Richie, and
Yeah.
good start to his high school career.
Yeah, there you go.
You see Coach Cicero dapping him up. We're going to get that interview with him in a second.
Awesome. Yeah, we're super excited to kind of throw it back down to Ben because we want to hear from Richie after his big win.
All right, now we're going to head down to our sideline reporter, Ben, with
Oh.
the winner, Richie.
I'm here with Richie Satro right off his win, and Richie, to come up and get so many of those points so quickly for that tech, did you come in with a plan at all?
To be honest, like, no, not really. I'll just, to be honest, I was just trying not to lose. But I did my best at the end, and then so I won.
Would you say reactivity plays some impact in that at all?
Oh yeah, a lot.
All right, thank you so much. Hard work, good job today. All right, you're good to go. As you heard here, reactivity, super important.
Thanks so much, Ben. We really appreciate it. I just want to throw it right back down to the mat. We have a really, really great matchup right here. Trent, who are we seeing right now?
Yeah, so this is Gabe Knight. He's a senior at Air Academy, and then Jackson Pohl, I believe. So, yeah, really great takedown at first for Gabe. Jackson was on his leg, and then he it's called a gator bacon. He kind of rolled back into him and ended up on top, even though he
Yeah.
had his leg up in the air. So, great
Wow.
takedown. Going to try and hold him down. Well, there's that escape for Jackson right there, 3-1.
And this is a 285, right? 285
Correct,
weight?
yes.
Okay.
Not sure what Jackson Pohl weighed in at, but Gabe Knight, not really. You don't see a lot of true 285s. I think he weighed in about 260 just because it doesn't really matter at heavyweight how
Yeah.
much you weigh. You just need to be up there, you know. But Jackson Pohl looks like he's given up a little bit of weight to Gabe, so hopefully that'll help us in this matchup. Well, there's that 3 for Jackson Pohl. 4-3 now, score. Gabe trying to stand up, doesn't want to get his head too close to his knee and give up that cradle right there. He's going to need to try and knee slide and get his hips under his shoulders to try and be able to escape, especially on a guy that big. So Well, there's the end of the first. Gabe down 3-4.
And like we were talking about before with the scoring and everything, once you get just more points than another person, what are the different points you can score for your team from that?
Yeah, so a regular decision, 1 to 7 points is a decision, and that'll be 3 points for the team. A major decision is 8 to 14 points, and that'd be 4 points for the team. A tech fall is 15 points, and then they'll just end the match if you have more, 15 points more than the other person. And then a pin, that'd be 6 points. That's what we want every time in a duel. You want pins. You don't want to give up pins because that's a lot of team points for the other team. So really the goal in duels is not get pinned at least. That's the bare minimum, hopefully. And then hopefully get pins for your team. And, sometimes it doesn't happen. Dario had a close decision, but that was great because that was a really tough opponent for him. Looks like Jackson Pohl is going pinch headlock on him. Gabe's going to try and slip out of it, but gets caught on his back. And there's the pin for Jackson Pohl right there.
That would be the first team points for Chaparral, the 6:31.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get an interview right here, hopefully.
Yeah, so Trent, what would you say, this is fully an individual sport. It's just you and the other guy, but then it's also a team sport, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's a great environment because, it's really just you out there. There's no one to blame it on. It's all you and your coach. So, that's pretty much it. But then you also have the team part with the team points. And looks like we're going to throw it down to Gabe.
All right, Ben.
To Ben.
Here with Jackson Berg from Chaparral. And Jackson, after your victory, could you take us through what do you think the most important decision you made that fight was?
For me, it was just keep going. I mean, I bumped up a weight class for my team, and my team really needed that win. So I just had to keep going, keep fighting, and I ended up with the pin. So feeling pretty good.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys heard it here. Staying and being able to exercise that mentality for your team is very important. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben. It was great to hear from Jackson after his win. We're happy to have a Chaparral guy. We definitely want to hear from both sides. So on the mat right now, let's see. So who is this matchup we have?
Yeah, so we've got Nick Burns for Air Academy and Brooks Garvey for Chaparral.
Okay.
113. Nick's already got the takedown, so
Wow, yeah.
hopefully looking up to rack up those team points, either a tech or pin for him.
So what grade is Nick?
Nick is a sophomore, so
Okay.
he's really doing great for the team. I think he got 5th at this last tournament, which is really great for a sophomore. So
Yeah. So how did he do last year? Did he wrestle last year?
he did wrestle
Okay.
last year. Yeah, he was kind of caught between a rock and a hard place in the lineup. He was 106, but Jaden Armenta,
Okay.
he got 3rd at state, so he wasn't really beating him his freshman year.
Oh,
So
wow, okay.
Jaden started over Nick, and then he tried to bump up to 113, but then Cade Steinman was in that spot. So, but right now he's doing a great job at 113 for the team. So
Yeah.
Gotcha.
yeah, still riding on top, trying to get a turn. He's got that cross wrist right now. 40 seconds left in the first period. He's bringing him back in so that guy doesn't get a fresh start on bottom.
Would you say, is there much of a difference?
What is that?
between-
What's going on right now?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Nick's got a Turk in right there. He's got his leg, and he's elevating the other guy's like, nice pin for Nick.
There you go.
Great job from the sophomore.
Nice. That gives you a lot of confidence headed into the rest of these matches.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And doing great on the scoreboard is Air Academy, 43-6 now, I believe.
Wow.
And yeah, great win from Nick.
And would you say with the lower weight classes like this compared to the heavier weight classes, is there much change in how you wrestle and stuff, or is it pretty much all the same still?
Yeah, at like the smaller weight classes, you'll have a little bit more of rolling around and like kind of scrambly like techniques, but at the higher weight classes, a little bit more solid. Guys are getting their takedowns right away, so
Yeah.
it's definitely different for sure.
Awesome. I think we're going to throw it right down to Ben Blodgett so we can talk to him after his win. Take it away, Ben.
I'm here with Nick Burns from Air Academy. And Nick, if you could talk us through, getting that pin early on, were there any sequences you'd done throughout practice that you saw appear in that match that enabled you to get that pin?
Yeah, I definitely went for the cross wrist, hand on the pull it real tight, and just go for whatever to try and get him over.
All right, you guys heard it. I mean, practicing those techniques at practice enables Air Academy players to get these pins early on. And thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. We're going to go straight to the match on the mat right now.
Yeah, we've got Luke Jennings and Kate Steinman at 120 right here.
Okay.
Luke's one of those guys from Black Fox, trains a lot during the off season. He's either a junior or a senior, not sure on that one.
But you said Kate Steinman was 113 last year, right?
He was, correct,
so
yeah.
what grade is he now?
He's a sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah. Got 6th in the region last year. Hoping to make it to state this year.
Yeah.
Luke's got that half tight, though. Kate's doing a good job fighting on bottom. Gonna need to try and get an escape here to end the first period.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Jennings is a junior, and that's also an interesting part of the sport because it's kind of just based on your weight class, and if there's nobody else in your weight class, then you could be starting varsity as a freshman, right?
For sure,
like
yeah.
Richie, we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there wasn't really anybody in his weight class, or we kind of bumped him up because he weighs 182, like I said, but yeah, for sure, a really interesting part of the sport. If you weigh that much and if there's no one else in your weight class, you could be the varsity guy your freshman year, sophomore year. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
I feel like in a lot of other sports, it is the exact opposite. If you're a senior and maybe you're not that good at a sport, you still get varsity. I feel like to give the younger people a shot at playing at the varsity level or competing at the varsity level is awesome.
Yeah, for sure, and it's a great part of the sport because, like you'll get a shot on varsity like your sophomore year, your freshman year, really early on. So you'll get used to it, and then hopefully by your senior year, you're competing on that state level and trying to win a state title, be a state placer. So that's a lot of guys' goal here their senior year. It's one of mine as well. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, Kate Steinman, I think, went bottom again on the second period. Going to try and get an escape right here and then a takedown. Try and start leading the match 4-3. He's down 3-0 right now, though.
So what is Cade's first move? When he's on the bottom and it starts out like that, what is his first? Like, is he trying to flip the guy from the back or how? What's his first strategy?
Yeah, first move is usually going to be a stand-up. You're going to try and get one leg on the mat, get your hands off the mat, and start, like, breaking their lock if they start grabbing you when you're on your feet.
Okay.
And then turn into them and break away from them and to get that escape. Like, right there, just broke away from him, got that one-point escape.
Yeah.
There you go.
3-1 right now. Cade's going to try and go on the offensive and get a takedown for us.
And there's also, when you're on bottom, there's like a sit-out, right?
Oh, yeah, there's tons of different moves.
Yeah.
There's sit-outs, there's Granby rolls, there's switches. So a lot of moves that can just give you an escape, but also some that can give you, like, reversals, which are worth 2 points. So definitely some strategy there in trying to get a 1-point escape or a 2-point reversal.
Right.
Yeah, Cade doing a great job in this match against the junior, so hopefully we can get a dub on this one. Down 1-3 right now. Nice sprawl from Cade. He's going to try and run behind to get the ankle. There it is right there. He's going to keep on dragging that arm across. Nice drag from Luke Jennings right there.
So do you have things, Trent, when you look at, like, the duels like this, do you have things that you're immediately like, ooh, I would do this next, I would do this next? Like, do you have the constant thought process of that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And there's a lot of reaction, but mostly you're trying to stay proactive and get to your stuff. Oh, there's a nice stack from Luke Jennings right there. Trying to get some swipes. He's got Cade on his back. Cade's fighting tough, though.
Wow.
It looks like that might be a pin right there. Ref's getting down to call it. Yeah. Good match, though.
Yeah, that was close. That's crazy how, like, quick that could turn, whether he was on his back or almost, like, around the other guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, good composure from Luke right there.
Yeah. Hopefully we will get to talk to Luke Jennings a little bit and get a little bit of insight from him. But, yeah, so that was really cool to see. You talked about having that mindset kind of all the time and those reactions. So do you have moves kind of trained into you that you just know and so you can react?
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I think we're going to throw it down to Ben and get that interview from Luke Jennings.
Awesome.
I'm here with Luke Jennings just off his win. And real quick, could you tell us about what's the process behind, like, going for those takedowns and making sure they're unexpected for your opponent?
Yeah, just going out there trying to hit my single, duck single, but mainly on top, just trying to get that Blair, tilt, go pin off of the Blair,
All right. Thank you so much. You heard it here. Using those techniques like the Blair and the single leg to take down your opponent are essential for some of these matches.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben. It was great to hear from Luke. We're going to throw it right back down to the mat again because we have a really interesting matchup happening right now.
Yeah, this is a great matchup right here. This is Dylan Saba, freshman, versus Cole Bauman. He's a senior.
Saba, Michael's little brother?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Cole is one of those kids. I went out to Chicago with him in the preseason. Really cool guy, senior. He wrestles 126 this season. And yeah, he's one of the Black Fox guys, and hopefully should be a really good match here. Freshman versus a senior.
Wow.
Dylan got the first takedown. Cole got that quick escape, so it's 3-run right now with 1 minute left in the first period. So. Yeah.
So does Dylan have a lot of experience wrestling, just kind of, I guess, because Michael's been doing it for so long, that Dylan kind of has that as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure, because I think Dylan's been wrestling since he was like 4 or 5 years old, so he's definitely got a lot of experience. He was training with us in the off-season a lot, so when we were doing freestyle and Greco, and then this preseason he went up to Black Fox as well, which is a little bit uncommon for a freshman, but it's really paying off great. He had a great tournament this past weekend, got third, only lost to a state champ, and he's got a great match with Cole right now. Cole's on that single leg, trying to work around. Dylan's doing a good job sprawling. Out of bounds right there. Back to neutral. 23 seconds left.
And so when you guys have been wrestling these guys in preseason, or if you even see the same guy multiple times in the same season, do you kind of learn more about that guy and stuff, and you can kind of change your way of wrestling? And
yeah, for sure. Like I've wrestled a lot of guys like a few times during the season. Like last year, there's this kid from the senior from Palmer Ridge. His name was Blaine. I wrestled him at this tournament over Christmas. I only won by 1 point, and then when I wrestled him in the duel, I had a little bit better strategy. Ended up beating him by 6. So, and he was a tough opponent. So it was really good to see that improvement. And yeah, hopefully we could see some more matches with Dylan and Cole later this season, in addition to this one. So looks like it's Dylan's choice in the second period. He defers choice to Luke, to Cole, and Cole chooses bottom.
Yeah, and so this is obviously like physical. These guys are super strong and they're working super hard, but how much is it mental, and what is that like? Like especially facing guys multiple times in the season, I'm sure it can be tough mentally, for sure.
For sure, yeah. You know, a lot of people say it's 90% mental, 10% physical. So,
yeah, wow.
You know, it's definitely a lot of mental. Fixing your mindset can really just be the difference between, you know, winning big matches, qualifying for state, like reaching those goals that you want to reach. Interesting choice by Dylan right there. Cole chose bottom, and Dylan showed the ref neutral to put him back up to his feet, and it worked out great for Dylan right there. Got the takedown, so now he's up 6-2. He's working that.
So he automatically gave up the point and said, I don't want to be on top, I want to be neutral?
Exactly, yeah, that's what he did. And he just cut him right there again, so now he's up 6-3. He gave up a point, but he's going to keep working for his takedowns and try and rack up those points for Air Academy.
And cutting, that's not like a bad strategy or like dirty or anything. That's just like a part of the sport, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah, not dirty at all. If you're better than the guy and maybe you can't turn him, but you feel like you can take him down, sometimes it's better to cut him instead of trying to just ride him on top, and it's a great strategy for sure. Not dirty at all.
Gotcha.
Good defense from Cole right there, right on the edge. Dylan had his leg up, and then he got it back down to the mat, and now they're back neutral. Dylan's doing a great job in the hand fight, keeping him on the edge of the mat. Trying to work to, nice. No takedown, but they're back neutral in the center again. 35 seconds left in the second.
And also with the idea of like of it being mental and physical, how much does technique play into it versus like strength and stuff?
Yeah, I'd say technique is a lot. Like if you're really strong, you can get away with not having a great technique, but technique usually will beat strength like about 90% of the time. A really good technical guy will be a guy that's just trying to run through you with like a double leg. So, you know, if you can work around them, trying to slide off to like a single leg instead of going straight on, kind of like what Cole did right there. Slid off to that single leg right there. Not really, he's pretty tall, skinny for the weight class, so almost takedown for Cole. He's going to try and work to that other leg with short time. But I would say, yeah, technique Huge part of the sport.
For sure. Okay, we're rolling
Yes.
into the third period. 6-3, Dylan to Cole.
Dylan chooses down. Cole's going to cut him right away, I think. Yep, there we go. He wants neutral. Going to keep on working for takedowns right here. Yeah, 7-3 leading Dylan right now. They're staying active in that hand fight, really getting after each other. Not a whole bunch of shots this early in the third period. Dylan's trying to wrestle smart. Nice shot from Dylan. Almost 3 for him. There's that 3-point takedown. That's 10-3. He's leading by 7 right now. Might cut him again, trying to get more takedowns to get that major decision for the team. Not sure if that was an escape for Cole. Ref didn't give it to him. Or he did. Apologies. Or he didn't. Never mind. Yeah, so Dylan right here really needs to ride tough, get his breakdown, try and get a turn. Try and get more team points for Air Academy.
And is that a big part of what's going through your head when you're in a position like this and it's like, I'm just trying to get more points for my team?
For sure, yeah. And it also just depends on like the type of match you're in. Like this one's actually pretty close now because the back neutral, Cole's on the leg. So, you know, you might be thinking a little bit more defensive, not taking too many risks to where they could capitalize on you. But for sure, if you're beating a guy pretty good, you want to start looking for those techs and pins, major decisions. So, and you can especially, nice roll from Dylan. 40 seconds left. Almost has that cradle locked up on Cole.
Yeah, and that's another crazy thing about the sport is that you could be up by a lot and then in the last few seconds get pinned and lose, which is crazy.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
No, crazy part of the sport for sure. I've had a few matches like that. I was down big, and then, you know, you have to make it happen in the third period, get them tired, get them to their back, and just kind of dog through it. So that's a big part of the sport, just having heart and wrestling hard through all positions, you know, even if you're down.
So
Nice takedown.
Wow.
Not takedown yet. See, Cole's really scrambled. Ref called that a takedown. I'm not sure on that one. He's giving it back points right now, though.
So there was no reversal or anything there, right?
No
There's
reversal yet.
So right now, Dylan still has the control technically.
Correct,
right?
yes. Ref called stalemate with 0.1 second on the clock, so
Wow.
looks like Dylan's going to get this win right here. 13-4, major decision for the team.
So, Dylan seems like he seemed almost annoyed earlier that he had to keep restarting when they go like out of bounds, I guess. Is it something that's like you're happy for that like break, or you're kind of in the middle of a move or something like that? Like, does it get frustrating?
Yeah, it kind of just depends what end
Okay.
you're on. You know, if you're the guy trying to score and they go out of bounds, it's really annoying. But if you're the guy that's getting scored on and you go out of bounds, maybe
Yeah.
you're thankful for it and, you know, get a fresh start on your feet.
Yeah.
And looks like Dylan got that nice win. Air Academy leading 47-12 right now. And, yeah, great win for Dylan.
Yeah. We're going to head right over to Ben, the sideline reporter.
Yeah, I think we're gonna Ben take it away. We want to hear from Dylan after his win. Awesome. He seems a little.
All right, I'm here with Dylan Saba off of his victory, and Dylan, staying through there and staying in control. What kind of techniques do you employ to really maintain that control throughout the round?
You know, just working on stuff that I did out in the room. Remembering how hard I work, just to put that stuff out on the mat, you know.
Thank you. It's evident that the hard work that the Kadets put in, and Chaparral as well, remembering how hard they've worked can be an important mental factor in these matches. Thank you so much.
Yeah, now we're at 132 with Zaven Calmavaloria and Ethan Friskick. Zaven got the early takedown, leading 3-0 right now. Trying to work for some points on top right now. Nice cross wrist tilt.
Yeah, that was
There's
crazy.
3 swipes for Zaven. 4, I think, now.
So, like, grabbed the wrist of the other guy and almost like rolled over him. Huh.
Yeah, it's really great technique. You'll see it a lot in college, especially at high school as well. 4 back points for Zaven right there. Yes, leading 7-0 right now. 40 seconds left in the first. Nice, looking for that half. Yeah, so really, here's when your mentality would change, which is what you guys are asking. He's going to cut him and try and look for some more points because he's winning pretty good right now.
Right.
Yeah, they got the score wrong on the scoreboard. Going to fix that real quick. It says 7-2. Should be 7-1. Zaven.
Gotcha.
And yeah, 30 seconds left. Hopefully get a takedown to end this period and then wrestle hard through the second and third and hopefully get some good points for the team. Yeah, next match is going to be a really good one. We've got Brogan Bartholomew versus Alec Countryman next, so should be a good one for that.
And Trent, when they're neutral or standing and they're like kind of grabbing each other's hands, hand fighting and everything, what are you looking for when you're doing that?
Yeah, sure. You're really looking to move the guy around and get his feet moving so you can take a shot easier. It's like easier to take a shot when you have an angle on them, when it opposed to just taking a straight-on shot, you know. So it's a little bit easier when their feet are moving and you're in control of the tie and the hand fight.
Looks like Zaven was going for the crossface there, but running out of time. Now it's into the second period.
13-2 Zaven. Looks like it's Chaparral's choice. They're going to go neutral. Yeah, so hopefully Zaven switching his mindset, looking for the tech right now, or the pin. Get some team points for Air Academy. Nice shot from Chaparral. Good job redirecting the head from Zaven. Gives up the takedown, though. There's 13-5 now. Zaven's going to try and work for an escape. They're on the edge of the mat, though, so they might go out of bounds right here and get a fresh start in the center.
Yeah, Ethan Frizzik's toes just barely in. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, and there's where the ref kind of comes into play right there. Some refs might call that out earlier, or some refs might have even let it continue right there. So it really just depends on the ref in a lot of these matches. Or not a lot, but it can really come down to the ref sometimes, especially on when like it's calling a takedown and when it's a takedown or not. So.
Yeah, and even like a pin, right? Calling a pin, some refs will call it differently.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Can that be like frustrating at all, or that's just something kind of?
It's for sure frustrating when you have a guy on his back for like 20, 30 seconds and you think you have him flat, but the ref's not calling the pin. So
yeah.
For sure frustrating. But, you know, you just got to make it undeniable that you got the pin to really get those pins.
Yep.
So 1 minute left in the second period. Zaven 13-5 right now. He's on bottom, going to try and work for an escape.
Yeah, man, this is one of these moments where Zaven is up by a lot, but Ethan could win it right here.
Oh, for sure, yeah, I know. Ethan has got to switch that mindset, too, when you're down big to try and get those points back, but Zaven's still coming back strong. Got that 2-point reversal. Now he's up 17-5, so up by 12 points. A turn would do it for the tech. 28 seconds, he's working for it. He's got that cradle locked up. There's one swipe, 2, 3. There's a tech. He's still going to go for the pin, though, try and get 6 points instead of 5. Ref's looking for it. He's got to get both shoulder blades on the mat. Either way, match is done, though, after this. Nice job for Zaven. And that's a great point for Zaven because he could have just let go of the cradle and got the tech, got 5 points, but he held on, got the pin, 6 points for Air Academy. Now we're leading 53-12. Yeah, so now we've got Alec Countryman versus Brogan Bartholomew at 138. And I think we're going to throw it to Ben right there for a post-match interview with Zaven and Calma Valoria.
Yeah, we do really want to hear from Zaven about his strategy during that match and what he has to say about his win and getting his team some more points.
Zaben Kalma from Air Academy, and Zaben, you had an excellent technical performance today. How do you feel like this scales up to the wrestler you want to be by the time the end of the season rolls around?
Well, I put in a lot of effort, and I just want to be better than I was last year, because unfortunately I had an injury. So just really anything better than last year,
Well, I appreciate that comment, and you're looking excellent this year. Great job today. Thank you so much. You heard it here. Sometimes improvement from what you were last season can be just as important as a win. Thank you so much. Good job today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ben. Alrighty, we're back here on the mat. You said who do we have here?
Yeah, we've got Brogan Bartholomew from Chaparral and Alec Countryman from Air Academy, both seniors at 138. Actually, Alec bumped up a weight class to wrestle Brogan, but should be a really good match right here.
Was it because we didn't have a 138 or just because he bumped up?
Just because he bumped up, because
Okay.
the 132 wasn't very good for Chaparral, so we knew Alec would win that one anyways, so we want to give him a little bit of a tougher match and
Yeah.
see a good match here.
Yeah, because really you just want the practice. You just want the practice of a tough opponent and be able to kind of come out on top.
Exactly, yeah, and this will be a tough match for Alec. 0-0 going into the first period.
Wow, ref called out of bounds immediately.
Yeah, no, that one was pretty quick. Starting back in neutral. 40 seconds left.
And Trent, this is actually a quad meet, right? There's Rampart and Liberty also here. So how does this work with, we're facing Chaparral, but then previously we actually faced Rampart too, right?
Yeah, and then after this match, we're going to go face Liberty. So, it'll nice fireman's for Brogan right there. Yeah, so you really just wrestle everyone that's here, and it's just good, have fun, get a lot of matches in one night. So that's really good for the team. Get a lot of experience and have some fun.
And how does the scoring work to win overall, or is it just individual?
Yeah, it's just really individual. Unless one team, I hope we should win all three. So I guess we would win the quad, but there's not really any trophies or any accolades associated with that. It's just the individual duels.
Gotcha.
So Brogan got that takedown, leading 3-0, and he's going to choose bottom in the second period. Try and get an escape. Yeah, so Alec needs to ride tough right here, maybe get a turn, and try and rack up some points for himself. Oh, good switch from Brogan, though.
Yeah.
2-point reversal. Alex got to try and build his hips and get his knees under him to try and get an escape right here. Brogan's got a chicken wing locked up, though, on the left side. You can see him working that. Yeah, on the edge of the mat right here, it's really important that you keep wrestling. You might get hit with stalling.
Because if you're stalling, which means just backing away and not proceeding to engage, that's a point for the other person.
Yeah, after 2 stalling warnings, it'd be a point for the other person. So both guys really got to stay active. Top guy has to be working to turn, and then bottom guy has to be working to escape. So,
Gotcha.
So good matchup right now, 5-0. Hopefully Alec can get an escape, start working his offense on his feet. He's got to get up right away. Nice stand up for Alec. Nice. There's 1 point for him. He's got to get his hands heavy, get his feet moving, and then get a shot off on Brogan. Doing good. Get an inside control in that hand fight. Brogan's got an underhook on the right side. Alex got to deal with that. 50 seconds left in the second period, down 5-1. A takedown here would mean a lot for Alec. Good down block by him, blocking with his face and his hands. Yeah, so right here is where your mentality would probably change. I've got to score. I'm down big against a tough opponent. You've really got to start scoring now. You can't do it in the last 20, 30 seconds of the third period. You got to start that momentum now and try and start breaking him. Great throw by Alec. No points, though, from the ref.
Oh, wow. Just because he wasn't, fully over him and didn't control?
There's the 3 from the ref.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so Alec blocked with his face right there. Got an underhook on the right side and threw him by for a 3. Leading,
down by 1.
Still down 4-5, but if he can get a tough right here, sets him up real good for the third period. And so Alex is going to try and mat return him. Get a big lift, put him back down on the mat. Brogan's doing a good job getting the hands, though. Oh, nice job from Alec. Still nothing. Yeah, so no change of position. Alec is still on top with 10 seconds left.
Wow.
Still needs a hard ride right here to hold him down until the third period. And right here, if you're Brogan, you need a quick escape. Try and get the match back in your favor and get that momentum going again. Oh, nice Granby from Brogan. There's an escape for him.
Wow.
Great match we have going here.
Really close.
For sure. 6-4.
Wow.
This is going to be a big decision right here if he goes down or neutral. Alec chooses neutral. Going to try and take him down twice. Because even if he gets that one takedown, it might not be enough.
Yeah.
So you've got to take him down 2 times pretty much. Yeah. Down 2 in the third period. Got to get tough. Get that takedown.
And these are times when you might even do a little bit riskier moves and everything just to do what you can. Just
For
last
sure,
moment
yeah.
to
You
get
still want to be
points.
smart about it, but if it's there, you want to take a big move if you can. Try and get some, like a 7-point move right to their back, you know.
Right, and those moves can be like what we saw earlier with Richie, like the head and arm throw.
For sure, yeah. Even like a double leg right to their back into a Turk or just getting them on their back in any way. Alec going for a knee pick right there. Defended well by Brogan. He got his head and his hand is in the way. A minute left. Alec still needs a takedown. No takedown yet. Oh, there's a Merkle from him. There's 3 for Alec.
Really? Wow.
Nice.
7-6 right now. They might debate that takedown. Yeah, so that's one of those positions where it really depends on the ref if that's a takedown or not. I'm biased, but it should be a takedown. So if you have that leg in and you're behind both arms, really should be a takedown.
Gotcha.
But it was really quick when they're right on the edge of the mat. So it just depends on the ref. And Chaparral coach just argued with him about it a little bit. Not sure if the call is going to stand, but we'll see in a second.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the call is going to stand. Alex on top.
Okay. Wow.
7-6, a minute and 7 seconds left. So he either needs a tough ride right here or needs to, if he gives up an escape, he needs to get another takedown to try and win the match.
Yeah, this is huge for him to not let Chaparral get an escape, right?
For sure,
Because
yeah.
That would tie it up.
Yeah, this is a great match. Really, really close competition because Alec got 5th at state last year at 120 pounds. He's at 132, bumped up a weight. So he's and then Brogan is a state qualifier for Chaparral last year at 132. So definitely giving up a little bit of weight is Alec, but he's wrestling tough.
Brogan got the escape, so it's tied up.
7-7. So really anyone's game right now.
Yep. And if it does end up tied after the third period, there is an overtime.
Correct, yeah, and that'd be a minute overtime. They start in neutral, and whoever scores the first point, doesn't matter if it's off of a stalling or a takedown. It's usually going to be a takedown in that overtime, but first point wins. So, but hopefully Alec can get this takedown right here. 7-7, 45 seconds left. Both guys hand fighting good. Both guys trying to get to their shot. Might be a little bit defensive because you don't want to take a bad shot and get scored on counter offense. So both guys trying to be real calculated, get their inside ties right here. Alec digging an underhook in on the left side.
Oh, man.
Went for an ankle pick on the left side. Didn't get it.
Oh,
Brogan
man.
in on the leg right there. Alec sprawling on him.
Oh! Come on.
Oh.
There's 3 right there.
Come on.
That's 3 for Alec Countryman.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left in the match. He's got a tough ride right here.
Man, waited until the very last minute.
Wow, 2.8 seconds left.
10-7 with 2 seconds left. Great match for Alec. Not really much Brogan can do right here.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably just looking to get a super quick escape and then take down, right?
I mean, Alec definitely wants to use his momentum and get some more points, for sure.
And there it is. Decision for Alec.
All right. Big win for Alec Countryman.
Man, seemed like he was behind the whole time and finally came out on top at the very end. Very, very impressive.
That's a great win for Alec. A lot of confidence going into his senior season.
Yeah.
Great win, bumping up a weight class, beating a tough guy.
Yeah.
Real
so
great for him.
Really
great
proud
opponent,
of him.
Brogan Bartholomew.
Yeah.
He was a stud for sure. That
Kept
was awesome to
fighting
see.
until the very, very end.
Great 10-7 decision for Alec.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, we're super proud of him. Definitely a really good way to start out your senior season. With a win, you just build some confidence. Go into your other duels and matches just really excited and really pumped up. And especially for him, you said he went up a weight class. That's a really impressive thing to get a win in that type of scenario.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think we're going to hear from Ben right now.
Awesome. Take it away, Ben.
All right, I'm here with Alec Countryman, fresh off the heels of a great victory, and you displayed some incredible adaptability in that fight. Can you talk a little bit about how being able to react to what your opponent does and adapt to that is important for these?
You know, you always got to stay calm no matter the adversity. You always got to push through hard times. That's one of the biggest things we teach at Air Academy Wrestling is just pushing through, and it's anybody's match no matter what. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Great job today.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you heard it here, Air Academy, and that adaptability factor can be impactful in some of these matches.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank you so much, Ben. We're super happy to hear from Alec and proud of him. And he's correct. I mean, a lot of the Air Academy folks so far have been really, really great at either starting on low or the other person has more points than they are and they come out with a win, or just anything is really impressive from these guys to be able to perform so well.
Yeah, this is actually a really great duel for Air Academy. We're winning a lot of the close matches that could have gone either way. Like Dario and Tristan, Richie was a great match because it's really anyone's game between those 215s. Anything could really happen. And great match from Alec right there, bumping up a weight class, taking down a tough opponent.
Yeah, and I feel like when you bump up a weight class, to not go into it with the mentality of like, oh man, like this guy's bigger than me or whatever, to go into it with like what he said, like it is anyone's match and you can win no matter what.
Oh, for sure. And now we've got David Alex Burchett. He goes by Alex. This is David's little brother, and he's a 144-pounder this season.
Gotcha. And he's facing up against Chaparral's Dalton Comperta.
Yep. This is the last match of the duel, actually. So we've locked up the win, and hopefully we'll just get some more points and keep on racking it up.
Yeah, 56-11. Really, really impressive day from Air Academy.
For sure. Winning the close matches, getting tough in hard moments. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alex up 3-0 right now with that leg in. He's a big leg rider. He's a freshman, and really impressive, actually. He won the tournament last weekend, and yeah, he's having a great start to his freshman season.
Yeah, that's
been wrestling
really
for
impressive.
a long time. Yeah, up 3-0 right now. End of the first period.
And with that leg in, he was just looking to flatten him out and stuff? Or
Yeah.
what was that for?
Yeah, I was mostly looking for like control, trying to flatten him out, and then work to your turns.
Gotcha.
Chaparral choosing neutral right here, and that is Dalton Comperta. Nice down block from Alex, getting that front headlock, trying to work around. Nice fireman's. Got stuffed by Dalton, though. Alex doing a great job of controlling the hands and not letting him hold him down in that front headlock for a long time. He's still looking to attack even though he's not in the best position. There's that drag to a go behind right there for Alex. Up 6-0 now in the second period. Minute 20 left, going to try and get more points. See him trying to slip that leg in right there. There it is. He's working a power half on the left side, getting his hands locked on him. And you can lock hands if it's a pinning combination, so that's allowed right there. You just can't lock them around the body when they're on bottom.
Gotcha. And so having a win like this early in the season, what is that like for team morale and stuff?
Oh, this is great because, I mean, Chaparral's a tough team. We won the tough matches. This is really going to motivate us. And Alex looking for the fall over there. Got one shoulder blade on the mat. Ref's looking for it. He's reaching out, trying to get that other one to the mat. Alex, really impressive freshman.
Oh, man.
Oh, Dalton just kicked out of it, though. Alex still on top of that leg in. Up 10-0 now after those back points. Yeah, and you can hear Coach Lucero getting that left, trying to get that right leg in the middle instead of off to the side so we can get more leverage on him, try and break him down flat.
Gotcha.
Do you think, like, so in this moment, can you, like, is it a situation where you can hear Lucero, like, really clearly, you know exactly what he's saying, or is it kind of just like your heart's pounding and sometimes you have no idea what he's saying to you?
Yeah, it really just depends on the atmosphere behind you and the type
Okay.
of match you're in, you know.
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty dominant match from Alex, so, you know, you can really hear Coach Lucero, but, you know, in that last match with Alec and Brogan, or, like, Dario and Tristan, you know, it's pretty loud. You can't really hear anything, so
Yeah.
just really depends on the match.
And does it take much time to recover after a match?
Yeah, kind of just depends on how it went, but if you
Right.
have a real burner of a match, like, you know, I can see Alec and Brogan still kind of sitting off, still got their singlets on, haven't really changed yet. They're pretty gassed after that match because that was a real burner.
Right.
And then, yeah, it just kind of depends on the match. You know, if you're pretty dominant, you know, it doesn't really take that much time to recover, but, you know, just depends.
Because will you guys typically have at least one like match a week? Or is
Oh,
it-
are you talking about? Yeah. So we'll have like one duel a week and then a tournament every week as well. So
Gotcha.
yeah. Yeah, nice job from Alex here on top. He's up 12-0 right now. Gonna try and get that tech, get a turn on top. Yeah, turn right here would do it for him. He's working that bar that we worked in practice yesterday. Nice job. Get
So
it
do
on the
you
back.
guys, are there days in practice where because you guys talked about how you have the basics that you kind of just drill into. Do you have new things that you're learning, or are you just really constantly drilling into basics and different scenarios and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. It kind of depends on the day, but every day we usually warm up drilling our basics, our fundamentals, and then some days we'll stay on those, refine those a little bit. Some days we'll work to more like complicated techniques, like just ankle picks, slide bys, and really just like a lot of practices. Now that we're more advanced and like a better team, it's not working on the fundamentals. It's improving on like the more complex stuff and trying to get to all that stuff a lot
Gotcha.
more. So 20 seconds left in the third. Looks like Alex is just going to ride him out for the major decision right here. Yeah, nice job sinking that claw in. Down to 10 seconds almost. Good win for Alex Burchett.
Yeah, really impressive. His opponent to get any points.
There we go. Great win to end the duel on.
Awesome.
Yeah, great job from Alex, the freshman, like I said. Coming in, he's a young guy. He's really motivated and getting after it this season.
Has he been wrestling a lot, like, for several years, or is he new to it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's been wrestling since he was a little kid, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I couldn't tell you the exact age, but yeah, he has.
So people who, like, typically when you see such a high performer, I mean, just anywhere in high school, can you, like, automatically tell that they've been doing it for years, or is wrestling one of the things where you can be good at it at first? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, most people aren't going to be like great at first, but you can definitely tell when someone has potential. But you can really tell when those good guys are wrestling
Yeah.
that they've been doing it for a long time and that they really know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, this was a great Kadet Sports Live Game of the Week. Air Academy Kadet's coming away with 60 over 11 Chaparral. Like we said before, Chaparral is a 5A team. Chaparral is a 5A team, so for us to beat a 5A team that maybe you may not compete against during regular season or whatever is definitely a confidence booster and will help morale going into these beginning of the season.
Awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to head down to the sideline reporter Ben with Alex, hear about the match.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely want to hear from Alex about that win. Ben, take it away.
All right, I'm here with David Bouchette after an amazing win. And could you tell us a little bit about that, the importance of staying on top? I mean, you were on top for almost the entirety of the match, and how impactful is that for that match?
Yeah, for me it's important for to control the pace of the match and just the overall match in general. I do it to get quick wins or just keep them from getting in a position to score or go win back the match.
All right, thank you so much. You heard here that ability to stay on top, to control and ensure that you come out on top with that win is very impactful. And thank you so much once again. Great job today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben. That was super great to hear from him. I love how every single
go the way he wants. So, yeah, I think that was a great match from Alex and a good start to his high school career.
Yeah, for sure. And you said Alex is a freshman, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, that's really impressive. We were talking about it earlier, but like the freshmen having an opportunity just because no one is in their weight class to compete on varsity level is really cool because they're competing against guys who maybe have that experience, or when you compete against an opponent that is maybe statistically better than you, it's just really impressive.
Yeah.
We're going to shoot it down to Ben Blodgett because we want to hear from Coach Lucero after this really impressive win.
I'm here today with Air Academy's head coach, Coach Lucero. And Coach, first of all, could you talk to us a little bit about how important it is for this program to have such a dominating victory over a 5A school, and a 5A school that's nothing to scoff at with numerous state competitors?
Yeah, hey, Shap's a tough team, and me and Coach Mike were actually really close friends, and they are a 5A team, and it's something I want to continue to keep building on here, but my guys really showed out today, and I'm really excited about it. We had Dario Gallegos at 190 that made an upset against one of the top kids in the state. We had a freshman come in at 215 and wrestle one of their tougher kids at 215 and actually get it done. So we had a great duel, and I'm really proud of them. So.
All right, thank you. And another thing I saw today was a very vocal sideline from our academy. A lot of the players were getting involved, getting passionate. That team culture, do you think that impacts how well you perform at all?
I think the way we start every year, we might start slow, but the culture is actually what builds us for the end of the year at the state championship, right? Truly, when we get to that postseason, we have I think, truly the best culture in the state, and that's what carries us through in those tough matches. So, yeah, it's important.
And then a lot of those seniors that I talked to today, they seem to be team leaders, advocating and sitting around you, giving advice to other younger players. On the same vein as that culture, how helpful do you think that is for ensuring that we're such a great team and a great culture overall?
Yeah, when you have a main senior class, you really want to lean on them to try to get the younger kids to step into that role in the future years, right? If we talk about their sophomore years, junior years, right, kids did that for them, so I expect the best out of them and to give that advice, and so they can be successful in moments like these.
And then focusing more on what players told us in interviews, they often cited determination and mental game, saying that the program prepared them to be mentally tough and perform well in these high-stress situations. What are some of the values you try and instill in your players in terms of mental toughness?
I'm just going to say one, do the little things right? There's a lot of people that like to cheat things. Be on time, be early, try to do your job, right? At the end of the day, come to practice every day, even if you're sick, even if things are happening, that's truly important. And, I'm really proud of them for doing what they did tonight.
All right, thank you so much, Coach Lucero. Great showing today. Thank you for having us here.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And you guys heard it here. Determination, toughness, and an overall great culture on the Air Academy team is heavily impactful on their performance. And,
let's go Cadets, baby.
Let's go Cadets. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ben and Coach Lucero. This was super impressive. This is the first time we've ever had wrestling on Kadet Sports TV, so we're super excited to have done this for the first time. Trent, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I feel like just Air Academy in general, we talked a little bit about it in the very beginning, how they don't have a legacy of being state champions in wrestling, but Coach Lucero coming in and building a really good foundation, and how these guys, you have so much motivation and can just push through until the very end, is really impressive, and it clearly makes a very talented team.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's for sure our culture here. We work hard. We work all in the off season, going to Utah, Seattle, going all these places, traveling for wrestling. We went to Iowa, and I went to Chicago during the high school preseason. So, just really working hard in the off season. I think that's a great thing that Brandon has brought in, and it has really impacted our culture and really changed the team as a whole.
Yeah, so we're gonna say goodbye, and thank you so much for tuning in and joining us for Kadet Sports Live. We are so excited for the winter basketball season, so make sure you come for those. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Have a good one.